Hi, I'm Ronan, your accordion teacher, and I have something exciting to share with you. I have two friends that want to learn how to play the accordion. And I said, sure, let me teach you how to play the accordion, and is it okay if I share our lessons with you, the audience of YouTube and Accordion Love? And they said yes. So for the last few weeks, I've been teaching them the accordion, the very basics, from what the left hand does to what the right hand does, and some ear training exercises. And I'm going to share these lessons with you. There are a few things that I hope to get out of these lessons, and I hope that you get out of these lessons. The first, personally, I hope to see where these students struggle, what they have trouble with, and how I can help them along with past their struggles. They both learn things a little bit differently, and so we're going to see some different approaches. What I hope that you get out of it is, one, how long it takes to learn the accordion, and what progress looks like week after week. I'll be sharing the full lessons between 15 and 20 minutes, as well as highlights of those lessons for those of you that don't want to see the whole lesson. The other thing that I hope you get out of it is with your own struggles, whether it's figuring out how to do an umpapa, whether it's figuring out how to put your hands together, or if you're having some trouble with your fingering, I hope that by watching them go through these lessons in real time, you figure out how to get past your own struggles. If not, I'm always here to answer your questions, so leave some comments or send me an email with your questions, either for me or for the students, and I'll try my best to answer them. All of the topics that we cover in the lessons are covered a bit more comprehensively on accordionlove.com. Plus, we're building up to learn Shostakovich's second waltz. That's kind of the big goal. I think we'll get there in a few months, but along the way, we'll learn some other songs. And again, those things are accessible on accordionlove.com. Let me know if you have any questions, and without further ado, let's get on to the first lesson. Enjoy. Hi everyone, welcome to our first lesson with Isaac. It's Isaac's kind of first time. We had dinner and I showed him a few things, but it's kind of our first formal let's learn the piano. I guess let me explain a little bit about what we're going to do. We're going to do a bit of left hand, so we're going to understand how the buttons are structured, how to do a major and a minor chord. And then with the right hand, we'll see where you are, but we might just learn a set of exercises that are building blocks to learning a song. So I'm not going to teach you, we're going to learn the basis behind it so that when the time comes, you should be able to play by ear. And we'll do a few playback exercises where I play something and then you play it back by ear. Good?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Do you have any song that you want to play in 6 months or in a few months?
Waltz number 2.
Which one is that?
Shostakovich.
The Oh, it's a beautiful song. Okay, so it's doable. It's a beautiful song, yeah. We'll do it bit by bit. Okay, so, yeah, on the accordion you have the left hand, which does the rhythm. Usually oom-pa-pa. And it's structured in a way that there are 6 buttons per row, like these guys, right?
Yeah.
And all the buttons in that row belong to one key. So this one with a dimple in it, yeah, if you put your ring finger there, that's the note C. Okay. So if you press it, where's mine? Oh, I don't have a dimple. It should sound like that. And your accordion's closed. And open the bottom one too. You can stick it there if you want, or just keep it to the side. Nice. And we'll pull it back in. Yeah, very good. So that's C. And do you know your right hand how to find C, just to make sure you're correct? Yep.
Just by touch.
Yeah, perfect. Good. So you know that that's your C. And it should sound the same, right? And hit this one. C.
Yeah.
Perfect. We know it. Good. So we said that everything of these 6 belongs to a C. You always use your ring finger to hit the note C, and then your middle finger goes right below it. That's a C major.
Is it over here?
No, that's going to be the next one right there, right below it. So it's tight, but see what it sounds like. So try and do C. Good. That's C major.
Yeah.
the trick now is to do a C, C major, C major. So an
Minor, major.
this is major. Your
And they're
middle
both
fingers. This one is just the note,
Right.
and then this one is major.
I see. Okay.
Let's see if you can do that. Beautiful, yeah. And you do it both going in and out. That's all good.
Okay.
And the emphasis, amazing, good. That's tight. The emphasis is on the one, and then. I've been told it's almost like the buttons are on fire, so just you want staccato, really like
staccato
pinpricks.
fast. Yeah.
Amazing, great. The one below the major on that same row, you're going to use your pointing finger, is a minor, C minor.
This one?
Exactly.
Ooh, so close.
Yeah, it's close, but I like it more. It's there's more room for it. So try C minor, C minor. That's all good. Yeah, just look the first few times. So you're switching there.
There. No.
There. Exactly.
Alright.
Exactly that. Yeah, below the major.
Hand properly and.
Yeah, find that C, that dimple. Yeah. Good. Perfect. So I guess the exercise there for this week is to be consistent in your tempo, and if you can, your sound. Just because you'll see that if you pull hard, it's loud, and if you go soft, it's soft. So as long as you're consistent, I would try loud and soft, but just. And try major again with your middle finger, see if you can find it. Perfect.
No, so it's with this, right?
Always this for the
okay.
And then the papa. With
So this is constant, always, with the ring.
Yeah, like this is always going to be the. You should have an
Okay.
There are moments that you don't need it, but we're not there.
Let's try again.
Yep. Nice. Oh, almost. So keep your middle finger there even when you're not playing it. Yeah, keep it close so that if you ever need to do a major, like when I do my major, like a minor is like that. So the major is right there in case I need it.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's try it. You already got the whole thing going. Amazing. Okay, super. So that shape is the same in any key. If you choose somewhere down here or up here, just choose any one of them, you'll be able to do a major or minor. If I say, choose that major.
Yeah. So that's
show me what I
did.
Exactly. Nice, that's a major, right? And show me a minor. Amazing. Psh, perfect. We'll learn. So this one is a C, and then there's a method of. It's called the circle of fifths. We'll probably memorize it at first, but essentially it's C plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
C and so
is a G. So up towards your chin is a G. And then plus 5 is a D. Plus 5 is an E. Is an A. Plus 5 is an E. That's the mathematical principle behind it. For now, this week, just concentrate on choose a key and play its major and minor.
Yep. So if it's always the same. Like if I
always,
choose this,
always. That's really a truth. Yep.
Those three, you just have to refine your finger dexterity now.
Exactly. And that's really just, it's practicing like this and be like, am I hitting any other keys? No, that's good. Just like when you play guitar, you're trying to make sure that you're only hitting the strings that should be hit. Super. Next week, what we'll do, once you know their majors and minors, is do switch from chord to chord. So go from C major up towards your chin to G major. Back to C major. And really that's a song, right? Shostakovich is ba, 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 C minor. Ba, 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 up. Just one to G major.
Right.
Ba, ba, da, 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 to C minor. So you kind of know the first two lines of Shostakovich. Okay, cool. That's left hand. Any questions?
No, that was clear.
Cool. And if you're comfortable, try like stand up and do it, just because it might.
Different.
Yeah, it's just something different. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you might see it like, oh, it's too high or too low, but just to give yourself.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. And where you see yourself, sometimes there's I'm going to call it a struggle. Sometimes there's a little bit of like you do this, I think. The sound, I think you're hitting you're hitting both the key and the major, yeah. Which is okay, but just be conscious of it a little bit.
So, let's try this.
Yeah.
I know.
Got it. You're resting your finger on here instead of coming from above. And so that could be an exercise too, right? Just try and do that pin. Precise, yes. Nice. Perfect. Super. Awesome. Because you're a physiotherapist, you'll see whatever tricep stretches you have, do them.
Okay.
And whatever chest stretches you have. My yeah, they'll start getting sore. Good. Right hand. I explained this to Yuval. Let's see if I can explain it a bit better. Songs are made up of chords. When you look at chord diagrams, it says Twinkle Twinkle. Shostakovich is C minor to G major.
Yes.
On the left hand, that also shows us. Let's use Shostakovich. A C minor. I choose a C, and then to build a minor, I go 3 notes up and 4 notes up. So I choose this, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 3.
Yeah.
And then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's my C minor. That's the chord and the minor. Whatever, yeah, that's a C minor. Why is that important? Because usually the chord that the song is based around dictates the melody.
Yep.
So Shostakovich, C minor.
So it's the same chord actually.
Yeah, he introduces the D just to connect the right up. And then he does the same thing going up. Right. Ignoring that a little bit, what I'm going to teach you is what are we going to learn? We're going to learn triads and arpeggios of a chord. Triads are the 3 notes that make up a chord, and how to move that around. In different keys, so that when you see a song like Shostakovich's Second Waltz, you should be able to see, oh, it's in C minor. Okay, C minor there. I know a C minor here. And it kind of fits in. Obviously, this is a lot of practice, but let's learn that foundation. And then you can always sight read if you want. I just have trouble sight reading, so I don't teach it. So let's start off with really basic stuff. So how do we build a major chord? And then a minor chord. So minor chord we learn is you choose a key, and then you go up 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So show me.
So which key?
Let's do C, because C is great.
1, 2, 3 is this guy.
Yep.
And 1, 2, 3. This guy. And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect.
So.
Yeah. And you have to pull. Yeah. Good. Let's do a major, just because I like it. Majors are different. They're +4, +3.
Okay, so I will just change.
+4.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. 3, 4.
4.
Yep. And then +3. The same last note.
So it's only the middle finger.
Only the middle finger. Minor.
That makes it
major. finger needs to be pressed too.
Wait. What did
It's
I
okay.
miss?
That's
This?
minor and that's major. So show me major.
Yeah.
Yes, there it is. Minor's sad, major's happy.
Just happy. Yeah.
So when we build a C major, this is the 1, 3, 5. It's the first note of it, the third note of it, and the fifth note of it.
Yes.
We can also change that. So do you know the names of the thing? Like you said, sol. It's correct.
I know only the do.
That's okay. So do, re, mi, and sol, right? Do,
Yeah.
mi, sol. You can transform it because there's a do here as well, right?
Yes, okay.
So you can move it up and say mi, sol, do is also a C major.
Yeah. Okay.
And a sol, do, mi is also a C major. And then all the way back to the original. So show me how you would change it. Move to the next one. Yep. Good. And then go up one more. I think that's the limit of that accordion.
Another one?
Yeah, just, move that one there. And
Yes, this and that.
Yep, let's hear it. Perfect. And then come down.
So, this, and this.
Let's hear it.
No, I missed.
That's okay. Good. So I'm happy that you heard that you missed it.
1, 2. It's probably this one.
That sounds like a major, but that's an F major. So it's as long as it has a mi, sol, and a do,
So
it should be fine.
I have to get used to it. Wait. This is do.
Mm-hmm. And
This is sol, and this is
Mi.
do.
Let's hear
Correct?
it. Yes. Perfect. And then
So-
give me one. Yep.
Again, this is 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
3, 4.
Perfect.
all
And that's
this.
your major.
So this would be the minor.
Uh,
This would be the
sorry.
minor.
So
This
to
would
do
be-
the 4 plus 3, you have to go from the root.
Okay.
From
okay.
Yeah.
So the root is here.
Yes.
And this.
Exactly. That's major minor. Perfect. Or yeah.
Ah,
Sorry, you were an F. Perfect.
This is yeah.
The exercise, I guess, is just to really become familiar with two things. The exercise will be to do the triads together, like this. Ba, 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 and down. And then broken. Ba, 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 and down. Why we do it is for your fingers to know how to always have fingers in a song, so you're not here and you're like, oh, I need to get there. For your thumb to know to come up already to the next note.
Yeah.
And just to know these shapes. Because when you're playing music, you don't necessarily have to bring it up and reform it. Like a C is the exact same shape as the F. The exact same shape as the G is the exact same shape as this chord. So they're all, like you saw that, a C major.
Somewhat
and a,
simple.
yeah, so you'll learn that through doing those exercises, I think, to just being like, this is so frustrating, what am I doing wrong? Oh, it's just like moving my hand back and forth. And
So
these
you have to
fingers work.
feel how far you have to go. You have to learn
Exactly.
the feeling.
Exactly.
Not look at it.
And that'll take time, but I think for your first lesson, and what the practice is just to find your major, just let's concentrate on majors.
And then...
And then move to the next one, to the 3-5-1. Yes. And let's go to G, C, E, Sol, Do, Mi.
No.
Yes.
Skip one? Oh, it's
No, you got it. And then last one. Good. And then hit that last one and come down. Sorry, you already got it.
There. So... No.
Yes. One, I think this one? C?
Right.
Let's hear it.
No.
Oh no, you're right. It's hard for me to see
This?
from there. Yeah.
This is a major.
No, you're an
This
F.
is another major. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
it sounds major.
It sounds a major, but... Wait.
It's okay. So I mean, reform from the bottom
Okay.
and see Find your C. Yep. Good. Yes.
And then the next one is here.
Exactly. Get your fingers to take over the old fingers.
Yeah.
And then last one is like the original. Perfect. It's just a space of one, right?
Right. Do I have another one up?
No. And now you can go down. So, yeah, I like to hit it again, but you don't need to.
How do you hit it again?
Just like.
And okay. So you.
Yep, you got it.
No. Yeah.
Try this one.
This.
You know what? It's hard for me to see from my side.
Yeah.
And then yes. Yep. And back to the original. I think one more. There.
There.
Perfect. Great.
Okay, that's an exercise.
And something that helped Yuval is I wrote for him what the fingering is. So on C, E, G, to use fingers 1, 3, 5.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
That's what piano is. It's like this.
Yeah. Actually, it's good for a piano.
Oh, it's great for piano. So 1, 3, 5. You don't have to use these fingers, but sorry, I'm gonna stick it to your pants. You don't have to use them. Some people, depends on your hand shape, right? Like people do 1, 3, 2, and then 1, 2, 4.
Yeah.
I think as long as it's consistent, consistency will come from practice. So just. And that'll give you the spacing.
And I use the fourth.
Yeah, totally cool.
Then it gives you a bit more flexibility.
Yeah, and you also see I start seeing the spaces. So here I know that there's a space of 2, and this is my space of 2. If your 4 does that, perfect. You'll just be able to see these 2 notes that you don't play. Yes.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yep. And then it's like 1, 2, 4 again, I guess. Or see what the next one is. It might be 1, 3, 4 for you. Try sol, do, mi.
Sol, do, mi.
Sol. Do.
That's la.
Sol, do, mi. Exactly. So that space, I don't know what that space is for you, but I think that's what the exercise is.
I just have to feel it.
Week.
Yeah, it's in different angle to look at the keyboard.
Yes, that's so. I mean, if it's like this, that helps, but
you have to get used to it.
It's weird. I see that. It's weird. Okay, amazing. Good. So your right hand exercises are C major triads together and broken. That was weird fingers, but yep, and super slow, right? Nice. And then up. Nice. And then up again. Ba, 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 ba. Perfect. And then down, right? And you're doing something that's kind of advanced, right? Like I just do.
That's hard.
But I like that you're doing the. Like the motion there is crucial because that's songs, right? Like. Music is written around those 3 because they sound beautiful. Yeah. One more, perfect. Yeah. Yep. Amazing. Awesome. Good. That's the right hand and left hand exercise. How I would recommend to practice if and when you have time is I do 15 minutes of practice. So 5 minutes of this, consistent, major, minor, 5 minutes of this, and usually I do 5 minutes for a song, but if you're not doing the song, then do like 7 minutes of each.
Yeah.
But I think that's too much, so do 5 minutes of each. Let's do some, I have a thing here, a clapping exercise. Let's do, that's all for the accordion part. We'll do a clapping exercise. Well, I'll do some clapping, and then you clap back what you hear, and then we'll do playback exercise as well. I'll play some notes and you play back. So,
Okay.
Turn around, okay. Like I'll turn around. I don't want you to see me clapping or playing. It's all good. So I'll clap and you clap back. Let's do. Again, I'll do it twice. You got it from once. Okay. Good. Again. Superstar. Amazing. Okay. Let's do a playback exercise. So I'm just going to stick to the white notes.
Yep.
But I'm going to turn around so you don't see it. Now play something twice and then you play it back. Again. Great. I'll do something again. Wait, I'll do it again. Nice. I think I'm doing too easy. Again. Okay. Again. Nice. Great. Let's do a little bit harder. Again.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's do one more. Again. Yeah, you did that nice ending. Okay, amazing. Either you were cheating or you're really good.
No, I didn't cheat. I tried not to.
The people will tell. Okay, amazing. Was it easy? Was it hard? I should come up with some harder exercise?
That was... the last two ones were adequate.
Awesome. And I guess the exercise there is just to translate what you hear into your hand and to get those spaces like, 1-5 always sounds like...
For me, to get the spaces would be easier than to hear you and play back with one hand. Like just to get the mathematical idea of the
You're into the
spacing,
math.
No, it would be harder for you. Harder for me than just hearing you and
Got
performing.
it. Yeah. And that's totally cool. I think the math aspect comes later.
So just hearing you, I feel I find it easier than knowing in advance my
hearing, that's a 7.
Yeah, exactly. Or just knowing in advance what's the difference in the steps.
Cool. Amazing. Any questions? Anything you're finding extra difficult or super easy?
Obviously, the right hand is easier. Maybe because I'm right-handed, or just because the keys are more familiar than over here.
Yeah, this is a whole new system.
It's a new system, and what's challenging is that you need to work on your finger dexterity. It's very close to one another, and
Yep.
and it's something to practice. Because the keyboard is more familiar to the hand than this.
Yeah, this is like a bunch of buttons stuck together. There is logic, but I agree.
Yeah, there is logic. Yeah, I understand.
It's tight and.
And for me, I have an old injury in my finger here, so I have some limitation.
So there is an older system that they use the middle finger here, but I don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
If you have the injury, I can learn how to do it.
I can do it.
Yeah, I mean, from what you're doing, it's
I
great.
need just to practice more because some of my flexibility is,
Not
impaired.
great.
Yeah, but I can do it.
Amazing, yeah, you're doing great.
You see?
You're slipping over to the other side, yeah?
Yeah, so...
Yep. And it's just, what it is you see how flat your finger is there versus this one that's
Yeah,
striking from
this has to
above?
be bent.
Yeah, so this one has to be bent because you're hitting the one under it.
Right, and that I have to
Exactly
work
like that.
on because it's like a lazy finger.
Exactly. Amazing.